blame her.
Yeah, and if my mom was alive, she'd be blaming Taylor Swift most indubitably. She'd be. A lot of
Day
people were saying the
day.
Super Bowl was rigged. So. My mom was alive. Oh, I
Getting
forgot
them
to
to the
turn my
Super
phone.
Bowl was rigged.
Um, yeah, and before somebody says, "Oh, your mom wouldn't say that," she was not she was one of these women who loves sports. Trust me, if there was a football game on, she would not. She'd pretty much tell you, "Don't call me. Don't expect me to come hang out or go grocery shopping that day. We're going to be watching the fucking football game." I kind of miss those days, and I'm going to particularly miss it in week 3, which I should let everyone know when we get to the week 3 pick video. Travis and Dave already know this, and Tasik, you'll know this as well. That's kind of going to be an emotional. Well, I play as a quarterback in the NFL. Of course, we did the college stuff, ended that, played for Notre Dame, won the national championship a few times, was a 2-time Heisman winner. Ended the draft because I graduated, and I got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I'm their starting quarterback. Baker Mayfield got benched for me, which kind of is funny. So, but we're with Tampa Bay. I can live with that. Of course, we start our week 1 game at home against Washington Redskins. I am not and if somebody says, "Oh, they're not the Redskins," people are still going to call them the Redskins for the rest of the time, just like people still call the Chargers San Diego. Okay. Now, with that out of the way, let's do our interviews we got to do. By the way, we have Tasik, Mystic, and everyone
Doug's
else.
energy.
All right. Our coordinator's talking to me. Doug, here's a quick rundown on the game plan we're installing for the Redskins this week. We expect our pass rush is going to give us problems, so you need to focus on short, high percentage throws and get the ball out fast. I'm going to be like, that's a good plan. We'll go over it in our position group meetings, but let's keep the rush from having an impact. Quick slants, bubble screens, just get the ball to Gordon and Shepard in space and let them do their thing. Team chemistry. 10 plus break tagger for your wide receivers for the next game. And 10 plus release for your wide receivers in the next game. Yeah, I always got hyped, man. That's why I have so many people who do live streams themselves and be like, "Hey, Doug, can you come and be in here and just talk while I play the game?" Because apparently I bring the fucking hype. By the way, I'm drinking a Sprite now, by the way. Time to meet the media. Oh, boy. I'm sorry. I hate the fucking media, man. Unless the female... There's a female in there with some big old titties, I'll talk to her. Everybody else get the fuck out. Reporter, welcome to the NFL, Doug. How does it feel starting your first season with the Buccaneers?
Everybody in the fucking chat here is just quiet. We're just tired and hanging out. And Doug hasn't fucking took a breath all night.
Nope. I'm honored to play for Tampa Bay. You know, they've won 2 Super Bowls.
3,427,812 words.
Yep. By the way, I'm at 486 likes. Not likes, shit. I'll finish that sentence. My skills are passer. I'm at 486 subs. We are 14 away from 500, so hopefully I'll hit that 500
And you're not
this year.
streaming, are you, Doug?
I am streaming. I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, I was about to say, he's saying all that, not even talking to no one.
No, I'm talking to... Yeah, there's no viewers in here because of how late it is, but that's okay. They can watch it when they wake up. How excited of you to have Chris Godwin as your primary target? Hey, I love all my weapons equally, man. We can't just keep throwing it to one guy like we're the fucking Chiefs and give it to Taylor Swift's boy toy. And that's a fact. Thank you, go Bucks.
Did he talk to himself the whole time?
Yes, I do that when
You're
there's no
just going
viewers.
back and forth against yourself.
He's arguing with himself.
Yeah, I do that all the time on my streams when there's no one here. I usually just talk to myself, say random shit, and then somebody will pop in, leave a comment, and then like, "Oh, Doug, someone in the chat party with me, you know, or watching." Yeah, I just pretend I have the viewers in my head, you know. So I'm always talking, you know, not quiet like I'm Elmer fucking Food.
So do you answer like imaginary like comments or?
If good questions come up into my head, I'll answer the questions that I've asked. Yeah.
Have you seen a psychiatrist about the people that ask you questions?
He'll ask himself a question in his head, answer the question out loud, and then argue with himself about how dumb the question was. It's like a circle.
Sometimes. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. Hey, Tacit, tell me I can leave the circle.
Huh?
Tell me I can leave the circle.
You cannot leave the circle.
Bitch, don't tell me what to do! If you know
Why
where
you tell
that's
him what
from,
to do?
congratulations. You watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
I never watched Dragon Ball Z.
Wow, so that means you've actually touched grass and
I watched the abridged version before.
have a life
not
shit.
The actual version.
But let's head down to Tampa Bay, everybody, where I hope we can lead the Buccaneers to the first win of the season as we take on the Washington Redskin Commanders team with no name. And that joke will never die as far as I'm concerned on this channel. That joke will stay for every football season. Yeah. And by the way, to my viewers watching, question of the video tonight, what is your favorite horror TV show? Now, what I mean by that is it could be
Horror or horror?
horror. So, like Friday the 13th TV series, Nightmare on Elm Street,
Oh.
Tales from the
Thought
Crypt.
you said whore.
No.
Tell you said horror.
I'm not talking about porn tonight. I'm going to talk
Pamela
about.
Anderson's TV
I'm-
show?
I'm going to talk about porn next week, or maybe Sunday, depending how bad
that's
the Lions
next-
game.
That's next week's stream. Gotcha.
Yeah. Which Tex has been a part about those when we talk about porn parodies
Oh,
and porn
goodness.
stars. Of course, there's your quarterback, number Doug Barrett from Notre Dame, wearing lucky number 69. Yes, I chose that number for an obvious reason.
Fuck.
Let's start with a one play to start us off with in this game against Washington. We're here at Raymond James Stadium. Hopefully we will not get shot by a fucking cannon. And there goes our running back. He just got a big old gain. 24 yards on the first attempt. Alright, of course we're going to go with one of my favorite plays that's worked so well in the preseason. Completed pass to number 10. Oh, we got an injury timeout. Number 62's fat ass got injured on the team. And Budden's running to the locker room holding his hand. Well, he'll be able to go on a diet now. He won't be eating more food. He won't be stirring my pizza anymore.
Oh no, not the pizza.
By the way, I am kind of drunk tonight, guys. So, yeah, I kind of
No,
Did you-
you don't say.
did drink. I kind of did drink a lot of my. What was I drinking again? My Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. I'll probably be drinking the Crown Royal Apple tomorrow when I'm watching the Packers-Eagles game. Pass it to the tight end, and that's a first down. He's going, and that's a touchdown, Buccaneers. Thrown by yours truly to number 88, a.k.a. Chad Orton. Maybe he hears voices in his head, too, because maybe he's related to Randy Orton. First touchdown of the season's to the tight end. Woo woo! Of course, let me get this shared on Facebook and then the all that good stuff before we continue on our next play. I doubt anyone will be watching tonight, but that is okay. Because most
90
people
laps at old Watkins will win.
Most people know how to sleep, but I don't know what sleep is. I just call it passing the fuck out and always just do what Gibbs said from NCIS. You can sleep when you're dead and smack myself upside the head. And who knows, maybe if I get... I'll tell you what, guys. If I get to 500 subs, that next stream, once I hit it, I will bring back something I've not done in a long time. And Tasik knows what it is. When I hit 500 subs, I would do the stream where for every comment I take a shot. But I have to hit 500 subs first.
Every comment.
Every comment.
Yeah, it was a good time when he
That
did it
way I-
last time. I thought
yeah,
he
I-
was gonna kill him. I had to stop.
Yeah, I ended
What'd
up...
you do, spam the alphabet?
Yeah, he did, and then Rosie and other people commented, and my mom commented
so what if
as
someone
well.
does like 100 comments?
I gotta pretty much take 100 shots or drink the whole bottle at one time.
What if you run out of a bottle? You start another one?
Yep. That's pretty much
Dude,
my mom.
that's fucking dead. How long does the stream last?
When we did it the last time, it lasted, I think, for 2 hours, Tasik, and it only
Roughly.
stopped. because my mom was worried I was gonna die because she was actually there commenting and watching the
unfortunately,
stream.
you ain't got her to fucking throw
No.
the checkers on it this time.
No,
Dog was wild.
I didn't even remember what I said. I had to be told what I said when I got back when I woke up the next day.
Oh my god.
But he was making comments about Ashley, which is Stanley's sister,
Yep.
and
Talking about motorboating and porn stars and porn parodies.
taking her out to Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, the running game
Dude, I'm
failed.
like-
Wow. Tampa Bay's running game did not get a first down there this time.
And then taking a nice long bubble bath and getting it on.
Yeah. I was wild. I'm kind of crazy when I drink, so trying to get this running game going a bit because I just don't want to depend on the late stream again. Dark Knight Gaming says, "Yep," and I'm drunk, Doc. So blah. Alcohol is my friend, and remember, AA is for quitters. Don't be a quitter. Be a winner, like me.
Really don't know what to say on this.
Do another short pass there, and that's another first down for us. No surprise, Doc says. Yeah, I know. I'm an alcoholic. And I'm okay with that.
I was muted.
Hi.
Another completed shorter pass there.
Mystic, are you going to tell Kime about the penalty?
Of
Which
course
one?
you
And
are.
how you finished second in IndyCar points?
I've already told
Oh,
him.
I think I
actually
lost.
told me I finished first because of your penalty.
Oh,
no,
running back, tight end could not get the incomplete pass. Shit.
At this point, I think David's a bandwagon. I just think he just goes for the team that wins.
Tell him. Tell him he's a bandwagon.
I hate bandwagon fans. They all need to be punished.
Tell Dave. Y'all
And there's a
tell
first
David he's a
down.
bandwagon. Get him fired up. See what he says.
Sterling Shepard gets another catch there for us. We're gonna go with the same play here. I've completed 6 passes. It's funny how I predicted the Chiefs' wedding. Well, Chiefs barely won that game, if we're being honest, but better to be lucky than good. And there's another touchdown to our favorite possessor, number 88, the tight end. He's got 2 touchdowns today. My question is, where's my boy Mike Evans? Did he get injured and I don't have him tonight? Because if that's the case, that kind of sucks a dick.
Got injured in practice. That sucks.
Yeah, if that happened, I'm going to be sad because I'm like, man, that's going to hurt a bit because I can't really throw the deep ball that well then because he's out. Oh, we got the ball again. Washington doing Washington things and just playing stupid. Taylor Swift is no lucky charm. Well, it's because she got a boob job because I'm sorry. I saw them when I was sober. I feel like she got a boob job. I'm sorry.
He just says whatever the fuck's on his mind on him.
Yeah, I don't have a filter, so take that as you will.
Have you actually really seen them?
If I would, I'd probably be in one of her next songs. She'd be like, I showed Dougie my titties. And I gave them a 2 out of 5. Let's go with the flood play. Well, Doc's having a
Lamar is
good.
now 1-5.
Although. Yeah, I don't see. I think Evans got hurt, so I don't have him for the game. That is not good. And that is a touchdown, Tampa Bay. So we got all 3 of our touchdowns have been by myself, Doug Barrett, the passing game, number 69, doing his thing. And now I'm just sticking my tongue out, going la 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 la. I'm going to show you why the dirty number is the best number in the NFL. Thank God I'm not streaming Resident Evil or something, because oh God, I would be fucked trying to solve a puzzle in that game tonight. And the defense for Tampa Bay holds Washington to 3 points, though, as I get the ball back. Because remember, as a playing the quarterback position, we don't get to play defense in this mode. If you want to see how I play defense, go see what I did to the Bears a few nights ago. The Bears got embarrassed by Tennessee.
So what Bears normally do every season?
Well, yeah, except in this case, because if you've never seen what I do with Madden, I always do a spin the wheel, make the deal thing, as I call it, where I spin the wheel and whatever team that lands on, I got to be that coach, and then do a fantasy draft. So I ended up with the Titans, and my quarterback is Kirk Cousins, which is something I thought I would never fucking pick, but didn't have a choice.
It could be worse.
Well, who I wanted it just to be funny. I wanted to get Aaron Rodgers and see if I could actually get him to stay healthy for a season, but instead he went to San Francisco, so meh. Let's try to see if we can get a deep pass going here, because I haven't really done a deep pass.
Tom, are you good with everything for tomorrow's race?
Oh, and Goodwin did not catch it. Incomplete.
Are you good with everything for tomorrow's race, or do you need anything from me?
Aren't you running tomorrow's race?
I will not be there.
That's good to know.
I've said all week I won't be there.
And Goodwin caught that one there. That's a first down for us.
Let's
go with the whites in here.
Race. Call out the cautions. You're gonna put what the stage ends are, aren't you?
And Goodwin's wide open.
So
That's a
you
catch.
are.
And that is a touchdown. 4 touchdown passes by me tonight. Woohoo!
That's what I was asking you.
Since I got 4 touchdown
And if
passes.
Davey touches my car, he's parked.
By the way, that's the 4th touchdown of the game tonight for me. So guess what? Time for everyone to take a shot of alcohol. I mean, I feel my kidney, but my feet, back, and leg pain are gone for the night. I feel happy. I feel excited. I don't want to go to sleep. I wish I had a girlfriend here. I wish I had a girlfriend, because then at least I could actually have some hanky-panky fun. But I live in the worst state in America called Virginia, where I can't find love.
Is still here?
Tasik's not a woman.
Hey, you know.
Do what?
I'm disappointed with the running game right now, though. For people.
Task, you finally said something. Okay.
All right, we're gonna do a running play. That goes number 1.
Jerk.
Oh, you're not being a jerk. You're being a bubbly, fun person.
I know.
It's like a joking jerkiness, not a genuine.
There's a lot of jokiness going on, and unfortunately, it's not done by women
What
tonight.
the absolute fuck are you talking about?
Jerkiness.
And that is a catch. Wow, Goodwin catching that. Then he slides to his knees. 12 of 14 so far, 208 yards. 2-minute warning here in Tampa Bay. Bucks lead 28-10. Doug I have thrown for 4 TDs tonight as the quarterback. 200-plus yards. Good completion
We're
percentage.
just talking about how Kyle sometimes comes off a little jerky.
Speaking of horrifying things, I don't know if anybody knows this, but Max is bringing back Barney the Purple Dinosaur. It's going to be done all in CGI, and there's my 5th touchdown of the game. And that was the shepherd. And I'm going to say this, I remember the original Barney going, I love you, Lou, love me, but I also remember the horrific side of Barney. If you never played the Sega Genesis game, in that game, Barney hugs the children so hard that they literally die and float to heaven. So now the new Barney, though, it's all CGI, and I got to see what he looked like, and the only thing I can say is, that's not Barney. That is a murderer who's ready to eat our soul and laugh about it. So do not have your children watch the new Barney. Let them watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood or The Boondocks. Or Ren and Stimpy. Because Ren and Stimpy's classic. If you hate Ren and Stimpy, you hate logs. Oh, Tasik left. Oh, that. Have a good night, Tasik, buddy. And then there were 3 in the chat party.
Dun dun dun.
Dump. That's going to get intercepted. Nope, oh, nope. That's a catch by Goodwin. We haven't had no rushing touchdowns in this game. Our running game was pathetic. Well, there's a flag there, but what happened? Oh, pass interference on the defense. Yep, Tampa Bay's going to kick the 3 points. Hopefully we'll be up 38-10. Baker Mayfield's like, I can't believe I lost my job to Doug Barrett. I should have just stayed in Cleveland.
He got kicked out of Cleveland.
I know, which I still say this because I do like Baker Mayfield, as I said in the last part. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I just think Cleveland just didn't want him anymore after Mr. Happy Ending was available, which what I find funny is, since he's went to Cleveland, Cleveland has sucked. And I know they're like, well, Browns made the playoffs last year. Yeah, after how many polish that massage parlors when he comes back? That's the thing I'm worried about with Cleveland if I'm a Browns fan, because I know everyone's like, oh, you're just saying this because you're the Cowboy fan. Here's the thing. The quarterback who's playing this week hasn't played any in the preseason. I don't think he's practiced that much. Nick Chubb's not playing. So you know that offense is going to probably be a little bit of inexperience. Yes, the Browns' defense is no joke, but I'd be kind of worried if I'm that offense. Maybe it's just me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Dallas has its own issues with running back, and yeah, we got CeeDee Lamb's deal done, but he missed all of practice for the most part, so I don't know how good he's going to be. But I will say this though, because my opinion. Again, remember, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. I probably would say, if somebody had to ask me, hey, Doug, who's going to be the worst teams this year? AFC, I had the Denver Broncos because they are just complete rebuilding. Bo Nix is actually the starter for week 1 against Seattle. So welcome to the Trial by Fire show in Denver, where the ride never ends. And then the NFC... Oh, do you have a different team that's going to be worse than the AFC this year?
Well, Chad won't like it. The Titans.
I could see the Titans just because they did a complete rebuild, got rid of pretty much everybody, so it will be interesting, but I could see it between Denver and Tennessee. As far as for the NFC, yeah, it's going to be Carolina again. I don't think they did anything good in the offseason.
And the Giants.
I think the Giants will be a little bit better, but that'd be like saying what tastes better, dog shit or cat shit,
Just any shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
And by the way, Doug, there's 4 of us left in this chat.
Oh, there is? Wait a minute. Who's...
Not 3.
Oh, okay. Did I miss somebody come in and not pay the fucking attention? Oh, Story's still playing Call of Duty. That's why. And Story hasn't said shit. Is he almost flood?
Beep, beep, beep. That's all, folks.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
It's wabbit season.
Duck season. Fire! Oh, 4th and go at the 1. Come on, let me go for it. Let's be crazy. Come on, we're leading by... Oh, God damn it. Come on, Buccaneers head coach. Let me go for it on 4th and 1. We're leading by 28 points here. Let's be crazy. Let's go to the Arkham Insane Asylum and have some fun. Damn it, they won't let me do it. You don't like fun, you bitch. Oh, yet you let the... Yeah, we get a touchdown anyway. Okay. Now it's 45-10.
Washington stages are manual, so make sure they're off for the lobby.
Manual. NASCAR talk.
All manual?
We don't have stage breaks or road courses.
No. Sorry. It's still, Yeah.
Keep it green.
Yeah, but I knew stages were disabled, but we still have yellow flags, don't we?
No yellow flags.
Okay.
Oh, yellow flags themselves. Yes, they're on.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you say no yellow flags. I'm like, what? It's like, that's a new one.
No stage breaks.
No stage breaks. Yeah.
And that is a wide open touchdown to number 25.
I must have misheard you or something, because yeah, I heard yellow's not stage breaks.
It is now 52-10 over Washington. We are raping and pillaging the Washington defense. We are acting like true pirates. And I'm not out of rum, so yay. Johnny Depp, stay away from my bottles of alcohol. Oh wow, Washington got a touchdown. It's now 52 Tampa Bay, Washington 17. Which I know there's probably somebody in here who likes that song. She's only 17.
Winger. Can't make songs like that nowadays.
Oh hell no, because if you did, you end up going to jail. Mating.
You can. That's Story's song.
You can, but you might end up on Dateline.
Nah, Story gets away with it, right, Story?
Yeah. Which that's the sad thing,
Story.
We couldn't have
muted if you're trying to talk.
Yeah. We couldn't have Red Fox or Raji Dangerfield or George Carlin anymore, because oh god, they would have a field day with this generation.
Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah, Don Rickles too. Oh god, could you imagine Don Rickles in this generation? Oh god, that'd be entertainment.
No, George Carlin? Oh, he'd offend everybody in about half a second.
Oh yeah. He'd be like, here's a list of people who ought to be committed. Everybody.
Yeah, it's probably good he's not here now.
No, I'm sure he's probably laughing somewhere in the afterlife or whatever universe. Like, man, I'm glad I'm off that fucking planet.
It's like, I'm away from all these fucking dipshits. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, let's be honest, everybody. America, and I live in America, so I can say this. America is the reason why aliens don't want to visit. Because we are dumb.
No, it's not just Americans.
Well, it's the war, but if we had to pinpoint one, I mean... Canada has a mayor that smokes crack. So...
Doug, have you ever been out of the country?
Yeah, I've been to Canada once. I've been to California, lived in California, which just feel like that's out of this planet on occasion.
It feels like a different country, but that's not a different country.
But I know almost every country has its own effed up issues, but somebody who's lived in America enough, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of shit we do stupidly. I mean, come on, we like promoting women getting pregnant at 16 and then putting them on MTV, so.
Yeah, but yeah. It's bad in other places also.
I would agree.
I've been to
here, there, and everywhere.
I wasn't really in Europe, and this is not to slam the country, but I've been in India, so I've seen how they live over there, and yeah, they'd be afraid.
Fair enough. Well, Tampa Bay.
Especially if they saw their electrical outlets, they're like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
Yeah, I do know they got their weird electrical outlets. Well, Tampa Bay's going to win. We have 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Buccaneers are leading 66-27. So, do with that with what you want. I don't think we'll ever see that in real life, but if we ever do, hey, I'll laugh. I'll drink to it.
Did the Dolphins win last year like 70-20?
Yeah, but they were playing Denver. I think everybody in here could have scored that on the Denver Broncos.
That Denver team.
That Denver team was trash.
Game, they were really horrible.
Dude, that game was so bad. I think everybody invented a drinking game just to die if they had to be in that watch that game.
All you had to do was give it to a running back, and one of them would run for about 50 yards.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever had the Miami Dolphins in fantasy, if they played them that week, would be like, man, I feel great today. If you played the Denver Broncos defense, you probably just like, I want to forget life. I don't want to exist.
No, you mean if you had Denver's defense, you're like, oh, I'm getting fucking negative points.
Yeah, I give up on life. I lost my fantasy for the season. I got a question though. For what's worse, Denver Broncos last year? I know it's not the same sport, or the Chicago White Sox this year.
You know what's how many wins the Broncos had, so I can't really say. amount of losses and really being that bad is really bad in baseball because you have so many chances to win.
Yeah.
The Denver Broncos might have had the worst winning percentage. Or Carolina actually might have had the worst winning percentage. So that doesn't really. It's not apples to apples. It's really.
No. It's not, but I just figured I would ask because I know everyone's saying the White Sox.
What's the record?
What, White Sox? Oh, God. I know they got over 100 losses already at this point.
I know, but do they have 40 wins?
No, I don't think they do. I know they beat my O's a few days ago after they lost 2 straight, but...
2 straight, that's a short losing streak for them.
Yeah, I know. But I think they had a longer losing streak than that, but I think it was just... They finally got a W.
They have to have that many losses.
Because I just know there's a good chance they might set the record for most... Or get close to the record for most losses in a season.
Yeah, well, it's way easier to have a better winning percentage in baseball than it is football, because football there's less games.
Yeah, let's
get shut out.
Let's just take a look at those standings real quick.
The worst record in a season is
40 wins, isn't it?
Let's see. Chicago White Sox are at 32 wins and 109 losses.
NFL, it's 0 or 1.
0.
Tampa and Detroit have that honor for a whole season.
I was thinking.
Well, the worst record is by the Cleveland Spiders, but they only played 154 games.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Cleveland Spiders. It was what their name used to be before I think they became the Indians, and then...
Yeah, it was the Indians for a while. And now they're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, and they're leading the Central, which that's the funny thing. Because of how bad the Chicago White Sox is, somebody actually did the math. The Central Division in the American League is below 500 win percent because of the White Sox, which is hilarious. I'm sure all the other 4 teams are like, you dumb sons of bitches. Break the hell.
32
and 109. Yeah. And by the way, just in case anybody wants to know how bad it gets worse for the White Sox, let's see who they play this weekend. Let's see. Who did they end up facing? Okay, they're off on Friday, it looks like.
Goodness.
So who do they play Saturday?
48.5.
The Red Sox, oh God.
First.
Yeah, they suck. If I'm a White Sox fan...
39 games behind the Detroit Tigers, and they're the second worst team. Wow.
Yeah, if I'm a White Sox fan, I'd be like, yeah, I don't want people to know that. I'd be like,
White Sox fans are not coming out of their house.
The Detroit Tigers have the worst record in 162 game season at 43 and 119.
Well, that could get broken. That could be broken.
They have a shot this year. No, not the shot they're going for, but they have a shot.
43 and 119, Orioles at 47, Mets 50, Athletics 50, Astros 51. There's a bunch of 52s. So, but in a 162 game season, 2003 Detroit Tigers went 43 and 119.
So that could happen.
The White Sox in a 162 game season, the least amount of wins they've ever gotten is 56.
Well,
how many games have they got left?
A few left because we're not in the playoffs yet because playoffs start in October.
What's the record right now?
141 games they've played.
What's the record right now?
32 and 109.
32.
So there's 21 more games left?
They need to win at least 10 of them.
Uh-huh.
No, 11 of them. They got to win 11.
Yeah, 11.
That's not going
to happen. They got to have a winning record.
They got to have a winning record in the final 21 games. That's not going to fucking happen. They're going to break it. Yeah, that's not going to happen. The White
Sox pull it off in the last week and somehow win 12 games out of 21.
I plan on watching the White Sox last game if they're close to breaking the record. I'm like, man, I want to see history made. Fuck everything else.
You know how many fans went to the... I wonder what the percentage the fans' attendance has been since the start of the year.
I think somebody posted the last home game they had. They only had like 9 fans total.
You know
That's
what it
fucking
reminds
insane.
me of? A movie. Major Leagues.
Oh God, yeah, there's a
But the
classic.
worst winning percentage of all time is through 154 games. The Cleveland Spiders went 20 and 134.
Ooh,
Yeah,
they're not gonna be that bad.
That's fucking horrible.
that is horrible.
Okay.
All right, so now we're doing some practice field stuff in week 2.
God almighty, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's just pretty much. Yeah, can't.
Doug, back at
There's no
practice after your first
positive
start.
way to spend that season.
Nope. Where do you find the most success during the game? Not being on the White Sox.
Where do you see the most success playing the White Sox?
How do you feel better
Can
about
we
yourself?
play them every game next year, guys? We're a winning record.
I
We
guarantee
need
you
the
that.
banana slugs.
I guarantee you there's somebody out there right now who's had a hard time in life this year or last year. Just remember, it could be worse. You could be a White Sox fan. Your life could be worse.
I want to see them bring in a AAA team and see if they can beat the White Sox.
I think a college team could beat them the way they're playing. Shit, send the Tennessee Volunteers up there.
They'd have to learn how to swing with wooden bats.
I still think they would do better. I do not. I don't think anybody trusts the White Sox.
Wait, I think the OU's women's softball team could beat them.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to argue about that. All right, personal
Poor White
workout.
Sox fans. Yeah, it's sad when, you have 26 more losses than the next. No,
Than the
no,
next,
27
yeah.
more losses. They played one more game.
I want to see why I didn't have Evans. Okay, no, Evans just didn't want to play, apparently. Granted, we did.
The Rockies are really shitty
Oh.
also. So it's only 20.
But
But
bad
they're
news,
surprised.
though. My running back, Rashid White, he's out for the season. He tore his pectoral muscle in the game against Washington, so he's out for the year. Even when I'm drunk, I can't speak English. When I'm sober, I can't speak English. So let's
Lamar said he thinks that last play was a touchdown.
Yeah, it wasn't though. I know a lot of he's going to say that, and I get why he's probably defending his teammate, which is the right thing you do. You don't want.
He can't really. It's not defending his teammate. The teammate didn't do anything wrong. It's where
No.
the pass was, and
Pass was
honestly, that's more.
on Jackson a bit.
It's on Jackson, but
Yeah.
he also went to the back of the end zone, which, was the open spot. So
Yeah, so
you can't really blame Likely on that.
no.
And he had one fucking stellar of a game, and he just got injured like the 2 plays before.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm sure somebody's going to blame Likely. There will be some dumb Ravens fan who's going to blame the tight end, saying that's why we lost. And I'm like, no, it was just a good catch.
He's the
good
reason
throw.
you were in the game.
Yeah, it was the reason you were winning the game. Him and Lamar were the only good things. I mean, Derrick Henry didn't do shit except for the first touchdown.
I think Flowers had decent.
Flowers had a good
decent
night too.
play.
I'll give him that. But taking a look at
And their
the defense was good.
some guys on defense.
I just think 79 needs to be benched and slapped upside the head a bit. But
Well, here's the other thing. Kansas City's offensive lineman, that tackle, he should have had multiple false starts.
he should have, but the refs missed it, which some people pointed that out.
It was like 3 straight plays. I'm like, the dude's false starting again. It's like, you gotta go. It wasn't a big false start, but it was like, he left early again, guys. Hello. It didn't have to be completely egregious to call it, I guess. And then you called it on Baltimore, and I'm like, I thought he got way worse.
Yeah, referees were just weird. But looking at the after week 1 games here, I am leading the league in passing yards, completions, and touchdowns. Leading the league in interceptions is Antonio Richards right now with 4 interceptions, followed by Rodgers at 3. Who's been sacked the most after week 1? Kirk Cousins got sacked 6 times already after week 1. Ah,
He's
so-
not known as a mobile quarterback, by the way. Come on, give him
no,
a
he's
little
not.
credit.
Who was Atlanta playing again? They were playing Pittsburgh. Who won that game? I'm going to check to see who won the games for week 1. And because, again, it's AI, so don't take these scores to heart, everyone. So let's go to week 1 real quick. Oh, well, good Lord. The game we watched tonight live was better because Kansas City beat Baltimore 42-24. Yeesh. Green Bay beat Philadelphia 23-20. Pittsburgh beat Atlanta 38-10. Buffalo won 31-13. Chicago won 20-16. Cincinnati won 28-13. Houston won 29-14. Miami won 31-21 over Jags. Oh my God, Carolina won a game. Carolina won 24-17. Oh my, well, if this happens on Sunday, I think Giants fans may revolt. Vikings beat the Giants 28-30. Raiders beat the Chargers 27-17. Denver won 24-17. Dallas beat Cleveland 49-14. We saw what Tampa Bay did. Rams beat the Lions 27-24, and then the Niners beat the Jets 30-21. We'll see if any of those scores actually happen in real life this week. I doubt it, but... So let's do one more game for the night. We're going to play Detroit at Detroit. Detroit is 0-1, coming off a loss. Tampa's coming off a win. Panthers and Buccaneers are tied in the South at the moment. Looking at it, Buccaneers are number 1 on offensive points per game, passing yards, and rushing yards. And unfortunately, giving up points, though, they are number 20th. 28th in opposing passing yards, and opponents rushing yards 16th. As far as for Detroit, they're 16th for offensive points, 6th for passing, 31st in rushing. Good Lord, only 34 yards. Jesus. They gave her 27 points in the loss, 337 passing yards, and 79 rushing yards. All right. And I do have to look out, though, for Amon St. Brown, though. But that's on the defense, and I don't play that position. So let's go to Detroit, everybody. Home of Kevin Nash. The Detroit Pistons. And what else is famous in Detroit besides the Pistons and Kevin Nash? I think Ford Motor Company? Playing Jared Goff, so I got to outduel him. By the way, I hope Tastic and everyone did enjoy me calling the Ravens-Chiefs game. I will be doing the Packers-Eagles game in a party, but I know everyone's going to be doing their race tomorrow, which don't forget to check out Mystic's YouTube channel where he will be streaming the race. I can't remember the name of the channel, unfortunately, because I am completely wasted. At least I'm honest with that. All right. Only 5 rushing yards there. I have a strong feeling I'm going to have to depend on the passing game since my running back's out for the season. And Evans is wide open. He's back after being injured, and that is a touchdown to Mike Evans, baby. That didn't take long, did it, folks? It is currently 12:57 here on my side of the U.S. Don't know what time it is where you guys are, but I hope you guys are having a good evening. So Detroit got 3 points there, and I got the ball back. Yeah, I have a strong feeling I'm just going to have to give up on the passing game. I mean, running game at this point because we can't run the ball. Great, so we just got to get 1 yard. Let's hope I don't get sacked. And that's a completion. Back to number 25, Shepard. He got it again. Tight end's wide open, number 88, and that is going to be, no, not a touchdown, but it's first and goal. Well, that was absolutely fucking useless. Apparently, none of my running backs know how to run. And Shepard gets a touchdown. I'll take it. So we're going to be up by 11 points near the end of the first quarter here. I think Tampa Bay should sign a running back, though, better, because our running game without White is terrible. Like, holy crap. And Evans catches that, and Evans has got a lot of good room, and that is a first down. Okay, can we get the running game going at some point? Please. I don't want to have to keep passing, because then it'll become too predictable. And that's a no. Great. I mean, I don't mind passing the ball, but it's not fun having to keep passing. I would like to rest my arm. Oh, there we go. Can number 7 get in the end zone? Hey, a rushing touchdown. It's a miracle. Bucky Irving. Oh, great. It's Bucky O'Hare. I know. No one remembers that cartoon or video game but me because I'm old.
Who?
Bucky O'Hare. He was a
I'm old and I don't even know that host.
He was a bunny rabbit from outer space. Had a comic book series.
I don't remember. That means it's old.
He was a comic book, cartoon, and a video game.
What, the original Nintendo?
Yep, original Nintendo. Yep. He came out in the 80s.
I remember him.
As a cartoon.
I remember guy.
Yeah, well, that's why I always tell people, I'm Old Man River. Shepard being my main mamma jamma. And we have an injury timeout to who? Number 75 is now injured. Oh, great. Can anyone stay healthy here in Tampa Bay? I'm starting to wonder. Two-minute warning. Oh, we're almost about to get another touchdown here. And that is the Shepherd again. I think that's been my main target tonight. Well, that's a good thing. We're winning big, though. All right, 37 seconds left. I got 3 timeouts in the second quarter. Could I do what Baltimore couldn't and actually get it in the end zone, or at least close to it? Well, that was to my tight end, and he got plenty of daylight there. And Evans gets in the end zone. That is Evans' second touchdown of the day. If Tampa Bay does this in real life, I know a few Tampa Bay fans who will be jumping for fucking joy doing the happy, happy, joy, joy dance for Moon and Stimpy. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. Now, boys and girls, let's try this again. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
You guys have a good night.
You have a good night, man. Peace out.
Have a good night, Comster.
I'm awful too.
And then there were
I
third.
wish you a good night.
Have a good night. And then there were 2. Who will be the next one to go, Mystic or me? Place your bets in the comment section.
Then I just take off, and then they're like freaking out. And then there's things like down the road on fire.
This kid has come out onto pit road, and we're seeing the fire.
Burn, baby, burn, my viewers will say.
Okay, boys. And then I just take off, and then they're like freaking out. And then
The pit road, and we're seeing the fire. I call him every night.
am I supposed to hold it like this?
I think that's more right, yeah.
Ooh. Okay, boys.
Alright, Douglas.
Alright, Mystic, you're getting off for the night too, buddy?
I'm getting off, man. Hate
Alright.
to leave you in the dark. But
It's
I will
alright.
see you tomorrow.
Alright.
Peace out.
Peace. That's the first down there to Mike Evans. And that's a touchdown to Mike Evans. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. Because Evans was injured in week 1. We didn't have him. And we're having to throw passes because the running game's not been that good. Because we don't have any running backs available. Because our main one got injured, and Tampa Bay's just going to become a passing team, and we do very little running. We're going to beat Detroit, but it's probably not going to be as soundly as we beat Washington. See if we can get this play off. Yep, we're going to get this off, so 3rd and inches coming up. Ah, I got hit. Oh, they're actually letting me go for it on this one, huh? And that was the Shepherd. See if we can't get a touchdown here. Make it 7 touchdowns again. I have a chance to break the record and get 8, so let's see if we can. I mean, we have a chance. First, let's just do a quick one play real quick to fuck with them. I don't usually do the running, but hey, I decided to do today. Ah, incomplete. And that is to Godwin. That's a touchdown. That's 8. Because Tampa Bay doesn't have a running game because the original running back got injured in the first game and he's out for the season. We're having to pass the ball religiously. Here's what happens. I'm kind of hyper after that good ending. You know, I know it was a Ravens loss, but it was a good hype ending. You know, I enjoyed it. I mean, if you didn't enjoy the game or how that game ended, man, that's on you. Number 7's not doing too bad, but we could probably use a little bit of a veteran running back since we lost White for the season. And that was the 7th catch. Nice. Shepard's kind of... Now that we got Evans back, I have a lot of decent, good weapons. Nope, incomplete. And Shepard gets in the end zone. Was trying not to, but... Well, Shepard's not going to mind. He's getting a lot of passes. And that's mostly because the running get backs are not exactly the best. So if I'm gonna pass, I'm probably gonna get a lot of points just because of it. And right when I say something about the running game, there goes the running back who's gonna put the nail in the coffin. Apparently, number 7's like, I heard Doug complaining. Well, that's one way to piss off Detroit. I mean, if Bucky's going to be our starting running back, I would like to check a look and see of because we pretty much have two different running backs, you know, Edwards and Bucky's a rookie, so I ran for 11, but Buck's got he got 2 TDs. That's not bad, but we gotta hopefully he builds and matures better. So I'm not gonna have an easy time because your running back's what you usually like to do a lot at least I do when it's winter. When there's those snowy type of rainy games, you want your running backs to carry the load. At least this is helping me get to level 50 quicker, since I gotta pass religiously. Well, all I know is 69. Nice. Still don't have an X Factor yet. So let's see. So when we get to Denver next week, we'll be 2-0 because we're going to end the stream now because I think me being drinking. Teammate wants a chat. Well, we'll do that next time and on the field drills as well. The Broncos and the Buccaneers battle it out this week. Call me crazy, but I'm not sure the Buccaneers have what it takes this week. Let's give the Broncos a warm Tampa welcome before we send them home with an L. Buckers Nation. Season passing leaders, Doug Harbaugh got a... Wow. It's between me, Mahomes, and Stafford. But let's take a look at the other... Dak Prescott had was player of the game of the week. Yeah. Yep. Which... Oh, they're both 1-1. But I'm leading the league, and then Bucky Irving, you know, he just got put in, fucking leading. But Shepard is doing well as well. All right. Until then, guys, so it looks like the next time we come back, we'll be playing the... When is my bye week? Because I don't know when Tampa's bye week is, so let me look real quick. Oh, wow, we don't have a bye week till week 11. Okay, so what I'm thinking of is I might just do 2 to 3 games every week of this mode, you know, we do it, and all that good stuff. But until then, guys, when we come back to this as a quarterback, we'll be taking on the Broncos and Eagles, and maybe our first division rival matchup against the Falcons. But until then, have a good day, and I'll see you all next time, folks.